Welcome back, guys. Another episode, another week. More peeps. And famous peeps. Oh my god. Okay, cool, guys. So, you know, from last week we said that our theme this month is freedom of expression. So we thought it crucial to talk about language, as that's the medium of communication. Whether it's English, Xhosa, Zulu, Pedi, Tswana. We've got 11 official language, 12 and sign language as well. So yeah, so we thought we'd bring the guys as a collective from Baikitsi. Say it again, it's Baikitsi.
Baikitsi Arts Collective.
There it is. They are four gentle brothers.
Four.
They did a play last year called Mnisi,
Lord.
which was crucial.
Guys.
Crucial because it was a play that was in their native languages. I'm a Xhosa speaker. I did not understand anything, but I understood everything at the same time.
I heard. I knew some stuff. I told you guys I'm multilingual.
Yeah. You know, I do understand Tswana because I mean I went to school in, you know, Lip City.
Lip City.
Yeah. So I'll let the brothers, you know, kind of speak for themselves as far as why in that instance was it important for you guys to tell that story in your languages. Because I mean, you had Katu, who's one of the actors and one of the brothers in the collective, who was talking Venda, you know. Is it Chivenda?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why was it important for you guys to do that?
Well, when we started the collective, it was about coming together as black people, as black artists, to come create work that is set around African people and our African stories as Africans. So not taking a Shakespeare or you know, or some text, but really taking stories from our lives, from our experiences as black people, and telling them in our languages.
The name speaks for itself, you know. Baikitsi stands for we know ourselves, you know. And with the play, like Sizwe was saying, it's our story, so we wanted our language to really be heard, you know. And it was predominantly 3 Tswana speaking guys, you know, and Katu, a Venda guy. So we wanted to include like his language as well, like what happens in Venda culture, Venda initiation, you know, what happens in black households, not mainly just Tswana household, but what happens in black households everywhere, you know. And we made it in such a way that even if you don't understand the language, like the body tells you what's going on, you know, the physicality just tells the story for itself. And just on the importance of language, like we just want, well, for me personally, I want Setswana to be known everywhere. You know, you come to Cape Town, make Setswana fashionable in Cape Town, you know, because like it's not a spoken language that much in Cape Town. I came here in first year and like Sizwe was the only person on campus and hitting speaking Setswana, you know, and I was like, oh my god.
Did you feel like an outsider?
To a certain extent,
to a point, man.
Even in drama school we did bilingual acting, so we did English and Xhosa acting, and they call it Xhosa acting. But it's changed now, it's Nguni acting.
Yeah, it's Nguni acting.
And hundreds and thousands will gather at Regina Mundi Church in the heart of the world.
But I also wanted to ask you guys, like, in terms of preserving the language, because even in the play, you are definitely dealing with black people stories, and whether you might have captured a Tswana person in the story, you are capturing a black person. But do you feel like young people are taking the time enough to preserve the languages? Because I mean, I know growing up, my aunts used to try to create games for us to speak more of the language, writing, you know, on pieces of paper, sticking them around the house, estulo, dondo, you know, that kind of thing. Wow. For my little cousins, you know. Because at home we predominantly speak English. I went to school in Limpopo, Pretoria, everywhere. So Xhosa wasn't like accessible to me every single day unless I was at home. And
you were taught at home.
Really, but I mean, outside of that, I feel, weirdly enough, I feel more connected to Tswana and Pedi more times than not, because it's like I went to school in Limpopo, went to school in Pretoria, but I just kind of feel like when I'm around young people, we're so caught up in our English. Whatever the music we listen to. Mutswako pulled through. They gave us, I mean, WHP. We can name them. They gave us music, but it's not that it's not cool anymore. But an AKA is gonna pull through. Casper's, you know, trying wherever he's trying, but like it's not enough, and I don't feel like.
It's like just a drop.
I feel like our languages aren't cool yet. You know, we're still caught up in this Western culture, and we haven't fused the two worlds to be like, okay, cool, and this is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna speak. So, do you guys feel like we are not doing enough, or are you around people who are going above it? Like, I mean, I always say Tembi is like, she's got a Zulu unlock, and I'm like, my Xhosa is in shambles.
It's in shambles. What am I gonna do with my Xhosa?
Yeah.
Like, and it's getting worse. I see my little cousins even trying to learn English more in that white culture, trying to get it more. And I'm like, and that's obviously taking a step back with our African languages, you know. And I don't know. It's also the
TVs, the phones, man. Like,
it's English.
It's all that. It's so English orientated, but like it's you're talking the truth, man. It's quite deep, like where we at right now. And I mean, for me, my girlfriend is Xhosa, you know, I'm Tswana, you know, like we chat English, but there are times where we catch ourselves and we're like, nah, man, let's not chat this English.
So you guys want to be the generations couple. Why is what's Xhosa?
But you're gonna catch it somewhere.
You know, we understand each other, but like,
if you know that, or you can identify the fact that your nephews or your nieces are kind of not at the level that they need to be at in terms of knowing your language, why are you gonna wait till you have children to know that you're gonna definitely make sure that they know, and you're leaving them behind?
But then that's when like theater can act as a tool to like preserve language, you know, because if the plan obviously is not to keep Baikitsi or Mnisi or making theater in these spaces. It's to go out and outreach, you know, speak more Setswana productions, you know, teach in Setswana, you know, make more plays, maybe kid plays, I don't know, theater and education in Setswana, you know, and maybe that might aid in like helping this dilemma that we find ourselves in, you know, but like not waiting until it'll be bleak for us to wait until we have children to like preserve our language. But like if we start there, you know, then it can happen. And I mean, in our school, where my high school, we were quite privileged because it's rooted in Setswana. Immediately when you come into the school, they're like graphite rocks, big graphite rocks with headings with our 9 values written in Setswana and then English underneath, you know. Yeah, so we were quite privileged to have like Setswana really upheld at our school like that. And I mean, if we take that with us in theater, in pop culture, in all that, then, you know, I don't see why we can't like preserve our languages, you know, because it gets dangerous, man, when you have to go back home and chat with your grandma.
We were talking about that, Nana, and it's tough.
She will hit these proverbs. She'll be like, you'll be like,
when do we kind of take that? Okay, cool. Like, and even now I was like, okay, what's going to be my next sentence? Like, I overthink it. Like, I'm like, okay, it's about
exactly, you have to plan
my next sentence. Yeah, because I think in English. I don't even think in Xhosa.
I think there's that thing that says if you can speak English, because you can speak English, you are more educated. And we have that at the back of our minds when we're chilling. When I go back home and obviously, like, I'll have a sentence and then that person will respond to prove that it was and then it's an English conversation.
Yeah. I even go back to like the example of my sister. I'm sure predominantly all of us that came out of school will attest to the fact that you were in school and they were telling us, no, you can't speak your language, don't speak English. And so therefore, like you're saying, the culture it's embedded in us when we're younger. Don't speak this thing, here.
Not
Because
here.
like you're trying to get education, right?
Exactly.
You want to get better.
You want to be better. Speak English.
Stop, leave that thing at home. So therefore, now where are we? I speak Zulu, and this is who I am. Because now you're told, oh, this ugly thing. No, it's not even. It shouldn't even be out in the daylight. Keep it at home behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying?
Please do leave your comments below to share your stories and let us know what are your challenges, what are your struggles. Some people are challenged in taxis. Taxi drivers don't want to give us change because I can't ask them to change back in Xhosa.
Hey, the tellers are like, sorry, sister.
I said, I'm over.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a battle. But
I like that though.
it's a battle. But yeah,
So
guys,
deep.
I think this conversation can't stop here. We have to keep it going, and we will do our bit as well to keep the conversation going throughout the weeks. But as per usual, keep watching. Keep subscribe, guys. Subscribe.
Subscribe, guys. Pap Culture.
Come on.
What? You're sleeping. It's Pap Culture.
But because we've got
Culture.
these guys here, Woza Albert, guys,
Please.
I can't stress how important that play is.
It's
You
crucial.
have to watch Woza Albert.
It's a crucial throwback, like future.
Very much.
It's just
so click subscribe, click like, click share, comment, keep watching. Thank you guys.